Antonio Moore's article, The Decadent Veil, Black America's Wealth Illusion, is a thought-provoking and incisive examination of the economic disparities faced by Afrodescendants in the United States. Moore argues that the perception of black wealth and economic progress is largely an illusion, perpetuated by a small number of high-profile success stories that mask the harsh realities faced by the majority of the black community. In this essay, we will delve into the key arguments presented in Moore's article, as well as the statistics he uses to support his claims, to better understand the economic challenges faced by Afrodescendants today. Moore's concept of the decadent veil refers to the illusion of black wealth and economic progress that is created by the media's focus on a small number of successful Afrodescendants, such as celebrities, athletes, and entrepreneurs. This veil obscures the economic struggles faced by the majority of Afrodescendants, creating a false perception of widespread prosperity and progress. Moore argues that this illusion is not only misleading but also harmful, as it diverts attention from the systemic barriers that perpetuate economic inequality and prevents meaningful policy changes from being enacted. To support his argument, Moore presents a wealth of statistics that reveal the stark economic disparities faced by Afrodescendants in the United States. For instance, he cites data from the Federal Reserve's 2016 Survey of Consumer Finances, which shows that the median wealth for white families is $171,000, compared to just $17,600 for Afrodescendant families. This tenfold difference in wealth highlights the vast economic gap that exists between Afrodescendants and white Americans. Furthermore, Moore points out that this wealth gap is not solely the result of income disparities but is also driven by a lack of intergenerational wealth transfer within the black community. He cites a study by the Institute for Policy Studies, which found that the median black family would need 228 years to accumulate the same amount of wealth as the median white family, assuming that current trends continue. This staggering statistic underscores the long-term consequences of economic inequality and the challenges faced by Afrodescendants in building generational wealth. In his article, Moore also discusses the role of policy and systemic barriers in perpetuating economic inequality for Afrodescendants. He highlights the historical legacy of discriminatory policies, such as redlining and racially restrictive covenants, which have limited Afrodescendant families' access to homeownership and wealth-building opportunities. Additionally, Moore points to ongoing disparities in access to quality education, healthcare, and employment opportunities, which further exacerbate the wealth gap between Afrodescendants and white Americans. For example, Moore cites data from the Economic Policy Institute, which shows that the Afrodescendant unemployment rate has consistently been twice that of whites for the past 50 years. This persistent disparity in employment opportunities contributes to the widening wealth gap and underscores the need for policy changes to address these systemic barriers. The Decadent Veil, Black America's Wealth Illusion, is a powerful and insightful analysis of the economic disparities faced by Afrodescendants in the United States. By presenting a wealth of statistics and data, Moore effectively dismantles the illusion of black wealth and exposes the harsh realities faced by the majority of Afrodescendants. His article rings the alarm for addressing the systemic barriers that perpetuate economic inequality and highlights the importance of policy changes in the fight for racial justice. Ultimately, lifting the decadent veil is essential for fostering a more accurate understanding of the economic challenges faced by Afrodescendants and promoting meaningful progress towards greater economic equity.